Okay, here are two really stark market share numbers. If you're looking at the market share for the chips that drive 4G phones, this is a modem combination that goes into the phone. What you're looking at is a situation where Qualcomm owns about 20% of the market. Intel owns about 1% of the market. So who do you want to bet on in this situation? I think short term, Qualcomm looks like it's going to maintain its lead. If you look at the recently concluded Barcelona mobile stuff show, Intel introduced a whole new set of chips that it's going to be their fastest chip ever. It's going to be able to communicate at 450, for a speed of 450, which is the top speed really that anybody's looking at. It's going to be Intel's attempt to break into that market. They've introduced a combination modem chip. They are clearly selling a lot of chips. The problem right now is, in fact, they sold 42 million chips, most in the mobile part of the market, mostly for tablets, but gradually building up a little bit in the mobile phone market. The problem is, okay, so Intel is introducing a 450 chip in terms of speed, and Qualcomm at that same event moved up to introduce a 600 chip. So they're still faster. Intel is still looking for some kind of reason for people to buy their chips. Right now what they're having to do is subsidize those chips. So they sold all of those chips, all those tens of millions of chips, but with a subsidy to the people using them that amounted to a loss of $4 billion in the most recent period. So what Intel wants to do is to get up that share from 1% to 20%, 30%, whatever, eat into Qualcomm's lead, but also really reduce the subsidy. So if you're looking at this, and you're looking at this is going, so when does Qualcomm start to see its share erode? Everybody is clearly gunning for Qualcomm. I think you can say 2015 is likely to be fine in terms of Qualcomm's ability to hold on to that share. The problems I'd see are 2016, and Intel is kind of the flag bearer, if you will, for the Intel, for the Qualcomm barbarians at the gate. The thing that they're going to do is introduce a new chip at the end of the year. That's called Cherry Trail. The thing about Cherry Trail is not so much raw speed, but that it would again be built on a different platform, smaller die size, so more energy efficiency, longer chip life, less demand on the battery. And that's one of the areas in which I think Qualcomm is potentially vulnerable. They certainly know about this problem. So if you say 2015, I think Qualcomm should be able to hold on to its lead, but with everybody gunning for you, this becomes a race that's really harder and harder to maintain your lead. And 2016 looks to be a very interesting, which is not necessarily a good term, year in the mobile phone chip market. This is Jim Jubak for Jubak Asset Management.